Active listings just hit a 10-year high, and these 10 cities are leading the correction. Number 10. Prince George. Prince George is BC's largest northern city, and it's one of the first places outside Metro Vancouver where prices have started to soften. The local economy leans on forestry and lumber, both under pressure from US tariffs and weaker global demand. When the mills slow down, the housing market follows. Prices haven't collapsed here, but buyer activity has dropped off noticeably. Homes are sitting longer, and sellers who listed expecting 2022 pricing are getting a reality check. Number 9. Kamloops. Kamloops is one of only 2 metro areas in Canada that actually recorded a population decline recently. Wildfire risk, limited job diversification, and a cooling market are pushing people toward larger BC centres or out of the province entirely. For a city that once attracted retirees and outdoor enthusiasts, the appeal is fading under economic pressure. Listings are climbing, sales are slow, and the buyers who are looking are negotiating harder than they have in years. Number 8. Nanaimo. Nanaimo saw a wave of pandemic buyers from Vancouver looking for island life at a discount. Prices surged. Now that wave has pulled back. Sales have slowed significantly. Inventory is building, and the price gap between Nanaimo and Vancouver has narrowed enough that the value proposition isn't as compelling as it was 2 years ago. Nanaimo is still a desirable place to live, but the urgency buyers felt in 2021 and 2022 is completely gone. Number 7. Kelowna. Kelowna was one of the biggest beneficiaries of the remote work migration. Young professionals and retirees flooded in from Vancouver and Alberta. But here's what happened. The housing crisis wasn't solved by people moving to Kelowna. It was redistributed. Prices shot up beyond what local incomes could support. Now the market is correcting. Inventory is elevated. Sales are below the 10-year average. And CMHC has flagged the Okanagan as one of the slower recovery markets heading into 2026. Kelowna is still beautiful, but the numbers need to come down further before the math works for most buyers. Number 6. Chilliwack. Chilliwack sits at the eastern edge of the Fraser Valley. It was one of the most affordable entry points into the Greater Vancouver commuter belt. That affordability attracted massive demand during the pandemic. Prices jumped. Now, with remote work policies tightening and commuting back to Vancouver looking less practical, demand has softened. Inventory has built up, and sellers are adjusting expectations downward. Chilliwack isn't crashing, but it's cooling faster than most Fraser Valley communities because the buyers who drove prices up were the first to pull back. Number 5. The Fraser Valley broadly. This includes Surrey, Langley, and Abbotsford. BC has 6.8 months of supply provincially. The Fraser Valley specifically has seen inventory climb while sales remain well below the 10-year average. CMHC noted that newer condos south of the Fraser River may need further price adjustments before sales improve. That's a polite way of saying sellers are still asking too much. For anyone watching BC from out of province, the Fraser Valley is where the opportunity is forming. But patience is required. Number 4. Victoria. Victoria has always been one of BC's most desirable markets. Retirees, government workers, lifestyle buyers. But the average home price here is still above $1 million, and buyer urgency has evaporated. Sales slowed significantly through late 2025. Inventory has been building. Vacancy rates are expected to remain elevated as new rental supply outpaces demand. Victoria's year-over-year average price is actually up 4%. But that masks the reality on the ground. Homes are sitting longer, offers are lower, and the momentum has clearly shifted to buyers. Number 3. Burnaby. Burnaby sits right next to Vancouver, and its condo market is under serious pressure. Apartments across Metro Vancouver are down nearly 8% year-over-year. Burnaby, with its heavy concentration of condo inventory, is feeling that correction acutely. Investors who bought pre-construction units are now closing on properties worth less than they paid. Carrying costs exceed rental income in many cases. The detached market is holding up better. But for condos in Burnaby, the numbers are moving in one direction: down. Number 2, Metro Vancouver apartments. This isn't a single city, it's a segment. The apartment benchmark across Metro Vancouver fell to $706,700, down 7.8% year-over-year, and still sliding month-over-month. This is the weakest segment in the entire province. Active listings are sitting 38% above the 10-year average. Sales are tracking nearly a third below normal. The condo oversupply in Vancouver mirrors what's happening in Toronto. Too many investor-held units hitting the market. Not enough end users to absorb them. If you're looking to buy a condo in Metro Vancouver, the leverage is firmly on your side. And number 1, Vancouver detached homes. Vancouver's detached home benchmark dropped to 1.84 million, down 8.3% year-over-year. That's the steepest decline of any segment in any major city in British Columbia. To put that in perspective, Vancouver's benchmark home price has only grown 11.5% over the past 10 years. Inflation over that same period was roughly 31%. In real terms, Vancouver homeowners have lost money. The foreign buyer ban remains in effect until 2027. Population growth has reversed. BC lost over 40,000 residents in 2025, and the Bank of Canada is expected to hold rates steady through the end of 2026. Vancouver detached homes aren't just cooling, they're repricing. And for the first time in over a decade, the most expensive housing market in Canada is moving in favor of buyers. BC's correction is real. It's not a crash. Not yet. But the province has 6.8 months of supply, prices are falling across most segments, and the days of blind bidding wars are over. If you're watching BC from Alberta or Ontario, the window is opening. Which BC city are you watching? Drop it in the comments.